Welcome back to the Blue Ridge Comedy Club here in Bristol, Virginia, as we're getting ready for a satellite version of World Series of Comedy that's going to see somebody from here head to Las Vegas in September. Now, this young lady right here has already made the trip one time to Las Vegas. It's Meredith Kerr. How you doing?
I'm great. Thank you for asking.
Let's talk about your journey getting to Las Vegas last year.
Last year was the first time I'd signed up for World Series. I didn't know what to expect and ended up doing a total of 4 different locations before I got to Vegas. Earned my spot in the top 101 comics, got invited to Vegas, and it was an amazing experience to be amongst those all those comics in that place. It was very intimidating, but so much fun.
I was going to ask you, what happened when you stepped out to that microphone there on the stage in Vegas?
Most of the time, it's the nerves leading up to stepping out, but usually once my foot hits that stage and I grab that microphone, just instinct takes over. So I did my thing. I didn't move on out of my round, but I did my thing, and it felt good. It felt real good.
Now, are you participating this year?
I'm participating this year. I've already done 2 satellite locations this year. This will make my 3rd. And luckily, I was lucky enough to, I've already earned my spot in Vegas this year.
Congratulations.
I came in 2nd in the Ohio satellite. So I've already got my guaranteed spot in Vegas. So now it's all just gravy, you know?
All right. Have some fun now.
Yeah, having some fun now.
Let's talk about, describe your comedy to our viewers.
Oh, I basically talk about being a single woman. I've never been married. I call him my rescue child. I took him in when he was 14, so I talk about being thrown into motherhood. I've been sober for 6 years, so I talk about sobriety. Right. It's just a little bit of mixed bag of everything.
And you took one of the very first classes that was offered here at Blue Ridge Comedy Club, and it's led you to this.
And it's led me to this. I took that first class, and I haven't left.
When you see yourself and you think back to that first class to now, you know, there's always room. You're going to look for more success. There's a lot behind you already.
Yeah, there is a lot behind me already, but hopefully so much more ahead. I never expected that this is where I would be in my life, trying to pursue stand-up comedy as a full-time gig, and just fell in love with the stand-up comedy, fell in love with Sean and Sarah and the community that they have built here, and just my other fellow comics. Met my boyfriend through comedy, so comedy, Sean and Sarah have literally changed my life.
They really got your whole life going around.
They do, yeah.
Let's talk about it, that mic over there. When you get up there on this stage, this is your home stage.
Yeah.
When you get up there behind that home stage mic, what does it feel like for you?
Oh, I think it's going to feel different this week just because it's going to be me on my home turf competing in the World Series of Comedy, representing Blue Ridge on the Blue Ridge stage. It's going to be unbelievable. It's always a good feeling, but I think it's going to be really special this week.
Can you put it into words what doing stand-up comedy makes you feel like?
Oh, gosh. We were kind of talking off camera, and I was just like, I got that first laugh, and I've been chasing those laughs ever since. That's when you get on that stage and you make somebody laugh, because laughter is involuntary, and if they're laughing, it's because they mean it from their body. You know, it's a physical reaction, and there's no other feeling like it in the world.
What would be a successful trip to Vegas for you this year?
Oh, just getting on stage and making the audience laugh. That's moving on or placing in the competition. That's good, but really entertaining the people and getting those laughs from the audience. That's what it's all about.
And you want to see some big crowds out here this week for this, don't you?
Oh, yeah. We want to pack this place out. It's a lot more fun to tell jokes to a room full of people than it is an empty room. We can't do what we do without the audience, so we want everybody to come out. And it's just such a good time. There'll be so many different comics. Everybody will be able to find somebody that makes them laugh.
All right. And that's what we're looking for, searching for those laughs.
Always looking
Meredith,
for a laugh.
We appreciate you taking some time with us today.
You.
Folks, the World Series of Comedy, that satellite location is right here at the Blue Ridge Comedy Club. It's going on starting Wednesday night all the way through Saturday. I encourage you, if you're looking for a great laugh, this is the place to find it.